In this video, I just finished riding that trike. I didn't take it very far, but she's all together, she's going and it's working. So we'll get into the footage. So first of all, I'm going to rip this back out now. What I'm thinking of doing is actually lifting it up and shifting it over into this position. That way I can just have a more direct linkage back down to this here. So hopefully that will work. So my thoughts of this is to actually shift this up and out of the way of where it was. I'm going to shift it up higher and closer towards the engine. So I'm going to weld a plate in here about 70mm long and then put a foot down here 50mm so I can still pick up those original holes that I've drilled into the chassis. What I'm hoping that will do is give this linkage that goes into there a more straight line to the selector instead of having multiple bends. It'll just probably have a little kick in it and then it'll just dive down to the selector. So yeah, instead of having a multi-shaped thing like this, we'll just get it more direct, which means more strength, I suppose. But I'll get into this now and then we'll look at those brakes. So she's all back in now. As you can see, it's been moved up and over. It just clears this down through there. So that actually pushes this right across a lot closer to this here. But working through the gears, I think that's in second. I can't get first because now it's maxing out on this. But what I could do, essentially, later on, not now, is extend this down. This handle and pick up the point down there so each click will actually move it further. So maybe that's a go, but as you can see, the rod down here, that's a lot straighter. But what I have to do now, you can actually see it flexing there. What I have to do now is hook the battery up and see if it will start and park. Hopefully. Battery's all hooked in now and that's pushed over as far as possible. Won't start. Put it in neutral. Why does it not? You can see it flexing right there. Still won't start. So I'll just see how much it needs. It's just that little bit there. So if I hold that down there, push it that little bit. Still doesn't want to. What the hell? Neutral. Reverse. Park. It's not even hooked up. All right, I'll keep investigating. I figured it out. Cabbage. So, the simple fact of the matter is, what I was trying to do is I was trying to push this further back. So I was trying to put pressure in through this adjustment under here, which was pushing it too far. So if I go into park now, reverse, neutral, back into park. So there you are. So what I was trying to do was I thought it wasn't starting there, but I actually had this pushing too far back. It didn't need to go that way, it just needed to sit comfortably in park. So I wasted a lot of time. But anyway, there you are. So the linkage still has flex, but it works. It selects gears. And it is out of the way a bit now. I'm going to keep these holes here for probably a beverage holder, maybe, I don't know. As I said, it's quite tight here. So once that goes there, we should be able to select the last gear. But that's not my call. It should be all right. It'll be all right to drive with the gears that it's got. So moving forward, I need to figure out the brake handle. Apparently there's a bracket somewhere in the box of bits I've got for this. We'll try and sort this front brake out. And then when I was talking to the original builder, he told me to check the cylinders and the rear drums. He reckons that those brakes alone used to be able to hold this all day long. So it looks like it could be the cylinders. I'm not 100% sure how this is supposed to work, but I'll go dig. That does look cool. I'll go dig through the boxes I have over there, try and find this bracket to make work with this caliper. And if I can try and get that on tonight, and then it's just a case of dismantling all of this, and hopefully this line here is long enough, and then we'll be looking like something. So once I get this on, I'll have a look at those rear drums, and then I can't see why we can't ride it properly. I absolutely have no idea how this works. I don't even know where one of these originally sat. I don't know if this is the right bracket for it. I'm at a loss. So I've messaged Phil, the original builder of this, and hopefully he has a photo or something of how it used to go. I can't, yeah, I don't know. He'll have the answer for me though anyway. So I'll move on and put that thingy up there. So I've gone and put the handle on there, and yeah, the line's nowhere near long enough, so probably need to get a line made up for that. But still kicking myself about that shifter. So it would have worked Friday night when I first set it up, but oh well, you live and you learn. So we'll go have a look at that now, but without knowing how to mount that caliper, what I'll probably do is start working on the rear and take those cylinders out of there and see if they're all right. Because I just went back and checked that video when it was on John Campbell's show, whatever that was, and I was actually pausing the scenes where you could see the front wheel, and there wasn't even a brake on the front when he was riding it. So something's definitely wrong with those rears. Obviously he drove it without a front brake, so why can't we? So I'm gonna have a look at it now. Yeah, look at that. Nice. But way too short. The wheel's down here. So new one of those to be made. First inspection, these don't look too bad, but what I'll do is probably not the right thing to do, but I'll just leave the camera here and I'll go push the pedal and see if that moves. Hopefully it does. Oh, looks like it screwed some shit out. Well, that one definitely ain't C, so I might just put this one back together. Maybe the brakes just need a wicked bleed, I don't know. Not sure. But I will check the other one, but probably not now. Probably do it tomorrow. So I've just ripped the brake drum off the other side, and it's pretty obvious what the problem is now. I'll show you. Looks like it's been leaking, and there's no pad on the shoe. So dare say that's the problem. So I'll find out what sort of diff this is or what it came out of, and I'll try and get some brake shoes and another one of these, or I'll just rip this apart and grab new cylinders and new shoes for it. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. As you just saw, I've got brakes now and I've got new ball cylinders, so I'll go ahead and get those in and then we ride, I guess. Not gonna lie, that sucked a whole lot. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but all brake pads are changed now and the cylinders are changed, so it just needs a bleed and then we'll put it back on wheels. And yeah, I might try and take it for a quick whip down the road and do a decent drive tomorrow. So brakes are all bled now. She's back on the ground, as you can see. There is quite a lot in the pedal now, so it should be all right. So I don't know how far I'm going to take it, but I'm definitely going to turn it around. I'm going to check that the shifter and the brakes at the same time, so hopefully it's all is good. don't know how much of that you saw, but she runs pretty good. It's just a little bit sketchy with those springs taken out of the arse, but this works mean as. So I'm happy with that, and we got brakes. All right, I'm gonna park this up now. Everything seems to be running good on it. Oh, it's all frisky. Fans are all on. It's holding water. Brakes are working. And the smoke seems to be clearing up a little bit. Don't know what that's all about, but yeah. So there you have it. It actually goes really well. Little bit sketchy, but it's cool. I think maybe because it's so light, but I just gave it a quick blap, and yeah, just wanted to go. Don't know how I feel about it. I'm not used to riding trikes or bikes or anything like that, but definitely different, definitely cool. I like it. So probably that's going to do this video. It was a bit of a long one, bit of a boring one, but it's all running. That selector worked mint as, so I'm happy with that. So maybe this weekend I'll take it for a ride a little bit further. There's a few things I just need to tidy up on it and check over, but I'll probably film that. But anyway, if you got this far, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.